only thing we have in common is DNA.
David, you get your DNA from me. Your father was recessive in every single way. Whose blood is coursing through your veins? You're AB positive, just like me.
I'd rather be related to a black widow spider. But then, I already am.
There's no talking to you when you get like this.
Good. There's the door.
Well, like they say, you're going to need me before I need you.
I have not needed you for years, Vanessa. And I guarantee you I never will. So why don't you leave Pine Valley? Do what you do best. Stay out of my life.
You were a cranky baby, too. And you know something? You may think you can hide the truth from me, but I don't think you're really that good at hiding it from yourself. We're not through.
Say what you have to say. Let's get it over with.
Okay. Palmer, I'm only telling you this for your own good. But you have to change the way you do stuff.
Stuart?
Right now, before it's too late.
Stuart, you see, I have a top-notch lawyer, and he assures me that I am not in breach of the divorce settlement.
I'm not talking about all that legal stuff. I'm talking about your life. What it stood for. What kind of a man you were. What are the things that you'll be proud of when you look back on it?
Well, I built an empire. Twice. Pretty proud of that.
Okay. But an empire isn't going to cry for you when you die, is it? And empires fall, empires get sold, they switch hands. I'm talking about people, Palmer, the people in your life. That's what's important. Your wife, your children, your friends, that's what matters.
Platitudes. Platitudes. Stuart, just platitudes.
Sit right back on down there, Palmer Courtland, and you listen. Stuart Chandler is one of the wisest men alive, and if you're too thick to try to...
waste your breath, Marian. Palmer Courtland didn't worry about the Grim Reaper. He sold his soul to the devil years ago.
And you were my living hell.
You were mine. You'll be hearing from my lawyers, Palmer Courtland, because I'm not even going to try to talk to you anymore. I just get out of my house now. Get out! Get out!
Gladly. Excuse me.
Yeah, well, I'll be going.
I know the way out.
Yes, I'll be going with you because I'm not going to make sure that you don't have your stick fingers on anything.
Oh, Stuart, promise me that that'll never be us, please.
Oh, I promise.
Anyway, you were magnificent. You were so strong and masterful.
Do you think I was too rough on you?
No, darling, you were extraordinary. Do you know something? You never cease to amaze me. Are you always going to be so full of extraordinary surprises like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All rise.
Please be seated. I have decided to hear the testimony of Mr. Braden Lavery, but I must once again urge you to retain counsel. The statements that you make here will become part of the official record and as such could be used against you in a further court proceeding.
Won't be necessary, Judge.
Very well. Swear him in.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I will.
Be seated.
Braden Lavery, your statement for the record.
On the night in question, Halloween night, I was at the pit. I was relatively new in town. I was just checking places out. I spotted my brother Ryan there. He didn't see me. He didn't even know I was in town. And I didn't know he was living here either. Anyways, I was wearing a mask. A werewolf mask. Just like him. He was with Kit Montgomery. From the looks of things, they were an item. I mean, she was all over him on that dance floor.
Objection to the characterization.
Your Honor, this has already been established by deposition.
Overruled. Continue.
So, they were coming on to each other pretty hard and heavy. And then all of a sudden, she blew him off. Big time. Ryan got upset and split. I downed my drink and ran outside to try to surprise him, but he'd already driven off. I was still in the parking lot when Miss Montgomery stumbled out. She was pretty hammered. I still had on my mask, so I figured I'd play a little joke on her. It was Halloween after all. So I took her by the arm. The next thing I knew, she was mine. I remember thinking, Ryan gave up way too soon. Because I had no doubts that she just wanted to get it on.
Objection, Your Honor. There's no way this man can know what was in Miss Montgomery's mind at that time.
Sustained. Young man, leave out the assumptions. Tell us only what you did and what you observed.
All right, Your Honor. All right. But there's really not much more to tell. I mean, we didn't waste much time after that.
Your Honor, I move that every bit of this man's testimony be stricken from the record because he is lying through his teeth.
Oh, excuse me. It's all right, darling. Did you lock the door?
Well, as you can see, it doesn't really much matter. I think I'm gonna have to start hanging garlic or something out there, ward off the werewolf.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Opal. You all right, darling?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna be just fine once this is all said and done, over with. I'm sure glad you guys showed up when you did, but I'm a little embarrassed that you had to see all this wreckage.
Oh, well, darling, you can always redecorate, you know.
Now, I'm talking about my marriage, or what's left of it. Just can't believe that it ended up like this. I can't believe that is the man that I loved with all my heart and soul. I feel like such a fool. You know, I'm not sure he ever loved me.
Oh, Opal, he did. I'm sure he did.
Love, why am I always the loser?
Opal. You got a heart bigger than the Allegheny Plateau. That's what makes you so special. And that's what drew Palmer to you in the first place. He needed some of your specialness. Because he didn't have any of his own. But he was greedy. And he took advantage of your love. And that's really sad. Because Palmer's the one that's going to lose here. Not you. People that can love are always the winners. Always. And that's you.
Guess is you're involved in something concerning Erica on the night of your accident. Am I right? What was so important that it couldn't wait?
In front of all those people. You want to tell Liza what Adam did in front of all those people. You want to drop the bomb at the wedding. Motion denied, Mr. Montgomery. We agreed in my chambers to allow this man to testify. As unpleasant as it may be for you, we are going to let him tell his side
Your Honor,
of things.
this is preposterous. How can he expect this court to believe that this sex was consensual? Did you not say that you grabbed her arm and she was yours?
Yes.
Well, how did you grab her arm?
Your Honor, counselor is badgering
How?
the witness.
What, you want me to demonstrate?
Yes, I want you to demonstrate. Now you've
Your
got the
Honor!
idea.
Kiefer, I'm going to allow it. Young man, I would like to see your demonstration. Sit, Mr.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I grabbed her arm, and she turned to me. I was still wearing the mask, so I figured that she thought I was Ryan. Then I pulled her into my arms. She came into them willingly. Our hands were all over each other. It wasn't any kissing or anything, because I still had on the mask. Not that we would have done that anyway. Just went for it. Down and dirty. There were some empty cardboard boxes against a wall, and they cushioned our fall. It was over in a matter of minutes. She didn't scream. She didn't fight. She wanted it. Just as much as I did.
To sit in the church.
Look, I'm gonna go if you don't take me or not.
You're not going anywhere until you get some food in you and plenty of coffee.
You're so mean.
Where's the waiter?
Oh, look who's over there.
Liza, where are you going?
Maybe we should go. Hi, Gil. How you doing?
Liza, what are you doing here?
Oh, well, Gil, we have some private business, don't we?
What?
Remember? We have some unfinished business. You and I were supposed to get together at a very private time. Remember that?
Liza, I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about.
Gil, you and I were supposed to get better acquainted, remember? As an intimate friends.
Oh. Well, it certainly isn't going to happen here and now. Understand me, Liza. All right, I think your date wants to take you back to your table now. Liza,
Gil.
come on. Gotta order some food. Come on.
Oh, see you at the wedding.
Yeah.
I can't believe my eyes. Liza Colby behaving like she's from one of the finest families in Pine Valley.
She's obviously falling down drunk.
Oh.
No, Jenny, you have got to calm down.
I'm trying. Actually, it felt good throwing her out. I'm just so sorry she ruined your party, really.
She didn't ruin anything. The only thing she did was make a fool of herself. I mean, everybody had a lovely time.
Well, that's thanks to you. It was a fabulous brunch. It really was. I'm sure Mama would have enjoyed it. She would have loved being here. I wish she was.
Listen, speaking of your mother, I wonder how prepared you are for tonight.
Tonight?
Well, Jenny, it is your wedding night. And I don't know, but I have a hunch that you're still an innocent.
Well, I've never made love, no.
Oh. Well, listen, I wouldn't mind at all playing big sister to you if you have any questions.
That's really sweet of you.
Of course, I realize that nowadays it's almost impossible for a person to be totally innocent. I mean, everybody talks about sex all the time.
I really don't have any questions, Erica. Thank you.
Well, I can vouch for one thing. It's marvelous. Especially with the right man. Don't let anybody hand you that old story about it not meaning as much to women. I mean, because look at history, you know? Look at how the passions of Cleopatra and Catherine the Great influenced history. Is something bothering you?
No, it's just this morning, so much has happened.
That's right.
Yeah.
You have been through a lot today. And now the wedding reception is going to come up. You know what? At the end of today, you might really wind up totally emotionally exhausted. Now, if that happens, you let Tony know.
Let him know what?
That you don't feel up to making love. And I'm sure he'll understand because Tony's always struck me as a very sensitive guy. And besides, you have the rest of your life.
Well, I should be getting dressed. It's getting pretty late.
Oh, you're right.
Get into everything here.
Anyhow, don't be afraid. Because it's wonderful.
I could imagine, and I'm not afraid. Honestly.
Good. I'm glad we had this talk.
Me too. Thank you so much for everything.
You're welcome.
I have got to get there in time.
You, Greg's whole future is at stake.
We can't keep messing up his life.
I thought you loved him.
I do love him. That's why I gave him that letter. I love him so much, I can't keep him away from the girl that he loves.
I love him too, and I'm going to do what's best for him.
Oh, no, you're not. You're going to do what's best for you. And even if you do get through to Tony and Mrs. Spencer, that's not going to stop him.
Well, it'll stop him from breaking up that wedding.
Oh, he may get there late, but he won't give up, now that he knows how Jenny really feels about him.
Amanda, he could have been yours.
You're wrong. He may have settled for me, but he'll never stop loving Jenny.
Simply do not understand you. I never would have given up this easily.
Well, there's nothing either of us can do now. It's out of our hands.
Oh, what the? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Damn.
Jenny, you're not going to mention anything to Mom or Dad about what Liza said today?
Oh, no, are you kidding? I wouldn't want them to know something like that. I mean, really, I guess you can't blame her for being so bitter.
Yeah.
You know?
I guess not.
Ooh, I still have the touch. Bye-bye. You know, I'm actually beginning to enjoy this.
It's been nice getting to know you.